and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning and budgeting. So if those are topics that you are also interested in, then please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along on this journey. In today's video, we're going to be setting up my monthly spread and my dashboard for the month of August. In my Erin Condren Life Planner, I have the vertical layout in the neutral, and then the cover is that colorful cover with the gold foil, and I also got the gold coil. I do have a link to Erin Condren, an affiliate link in the description box below, so if you're interested in Erin Condren, you can check them out using that link. Okay, so to start with today, I'm going to be using, this is actually a pattern that came out in my September releases, but my kits, I don't have like a monthly kit, so I can use this any month of the year. So I grabbed the functional boxes, some thin washi, thick washi, and date dots. I'm also going to be using a month sticker and days of the week sticker. So I don't have a monthly kit, but all of this fits the Erin Condren perfectly. These are all my like universal stickers. So I'm going to start today by laying down, I think I'm going to do the thin washi first across the bottom here, and then I'll put the thick washi on top of that. I do make my universal stickers like a little bit longer than they need to be. That way they can be used in multiple planners. So it's not like, my universal stickers are not planner specific, but I do use the Erin Condren as my reference point when I'm making my universal stickers. So I do use the measurements from Erin Condren to help me make my universal stickers, but as you'll see here, like my washi is longer than the Erin Condren because I want to give people the option to use it in other planners. I know that some people don't like that and they just want like a kit that fits their planner exactly, and I totally get that. And I used to make so many different kits for so many different planners, and I just got overwhelmed, and so I reduced down to just making kits for the budget mom, all of her products, and then universals, and I have to say, life has been a lot better for me since I've done that. But even though I can use these universals very nicely for the monthly spread, it doesn't work so well for the dashboard. So I did decide to go ahead and make a kit for the dashboard, so you will be seeing that today. I've made an EC Erin Condren dashboard kit. So that's why I'm using one of my September kits today. When I made that the dashboard kits, I decided just to use my most recent releases. So I had three patterns that came out in September. So I made 3 different dashboard options using those 3 patterns, and Aztec is one of them. But I do absolutely love this pattern, and I also love Summit, which came out in September. So for the September release, so I'm going to be using Summit in September, so I'm glad that I'm having the opportunity to use this pattern. This pattern was originally inspired. I was inspired to make this pattern based on one of my favorite watch bands for my Fitbit. I'm not wearing it today, but I have an Aztec patterned watch band, and it's so pretty. And every time I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that would make such a pretty sticker kit. So I was lucky enough to find an artist on Etsy who had made these beautiful Aztec patterns very close to what my watch band looked like. So, okay, glasses are on. So that's gonna help me get things straight here. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I do use another thin washi just to mark off the days that are not part of the current month. So let's see. I think, well, I have to decide. So last month, for the month of July, I did not use the date dot covers. It's not 100% necessary with the Erin Condren, because she actually has dates down for you. But I love the hot pink. Okay, I'm gonna go for the date dot covers. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the date dots down. I'm also gonna put the thin washi on the days that are not part of the month. And I'll fast forward this part for you because that might be a little bit boring. So I'll be seeing you back in a few seconds. Okay, so I have to say, I think that the pink really added a lot to the spread. So I'm glad I went with the date dots this time. And then I decided to bring in that third color of the yellow to mark off the days that are not part of this month, which is August. Let me get my August sticker down. I went ahead and I pulled out all the stickers I'm going to use today and put them on this sheet. This is just an old like sticker sheet that I used up, and then I peeled off all the extra stuff that's like the cut around stuff. So I have this wax paper. I think I have a couple of them. Oh, I have 3 of them. And then when I'm planning, I can do some pre-planning by putting stickers I want here, and then I just pull what I need. So this is this is one of the fonts that I do for months of the year, and it's the Soursop font in the 36-point font size, because I have 3 different sizes. And you could really, I think you could use any of the font sizes in this planner. I just I just tore that. Dang it, I should have just left it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. I was gonna put it further down, but I don't need to do that. Anyways, you could use any of the size fonts. I just like that. I just think the subtleness of it, so I can see more of the pattern, because I'm all about the pattern. And then so she has this done already in a Sunday start, and that's what I like. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Sunday start to get these stickers down. So I'm going to show you this. One of the secrets to getting the date dots off of the date dot sticker sheet is one of the sides is cut sharply, and then the other side is not as sharp. So to figure out which one is cut sharply, if you bend the paper like that, the side that's cut sharply will pop up on the date dots, and the side that's not cut sharply won't pop up at all. So that's kind of my secret to getting the date dots down without any tears or any problems. So let me see, I'm gonna do kind of an overlap here. I love the way that looks when there's a little overlap between the solid and the pattern and the day. I think it makes it pop more. Okay, so wait, what am I doing? Sunday? Saturday? What? Oh, and by the way, with the side that pops up too with the dots, you got to be careful, because as you're going along, the side that is cut most sharply changes. Sometimes it's at the top, sometimes it's at the bottom, sometimes it's on the right, and sometimes it's on the left. So you just got to keep going. As you keep going, just kind of do that little pop-up trick to see what side is going to come off. Another trick with stickers is if you're struggling getting something peeled off, you do the pop-up thing, it's not popping up, try the other side, because then it probably means the other side is better. And that's for all stickers, washi, functional boxes, all of that stuff. So I was watching Julie Plans plan with me this morning, and I just love watching her. I don't know what it is about her plan with me's, but I love them. They're so much fun to watch. And I've been doing voiceovers lately, but she never does that, I don't think. It seems like she always just talks through her process as she's going. So thought I would mix it up. I've been doing a voiceover the last couple of times. I thought I'd mix it up and go back to kind of be talking through my process with you guys. So as you can see, like I said, I don't have a monthly spread per se, but all of my universal stickers can be used to create a monthly spread. I wonder if I should make a monthly spread listing in the shop using the universal stickers, so that people can just purchase the things I said that you would need for. I might do that. What do you guys think? Should I do that? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I use this for my content planning. I use my Budget Mom Budget by Paycheck workbook for all of my financial planning. I use this for content planning, and then I have a wall calendar that I got from Target that's in my office, and I also have my phone calendar where I keep track of all of my appointments. So I don't need to put my appointments and meetings on this calendar, so it just works out really well for me just to do my content. Okay, so to start with, every Sunday I like to do a family budget check-in, and I feel like I have gotten much better this month at getting videos out like when I want them to come out. Like I feel like I found a good like schedule, a good groove. So we did a budget closeout on Sunday, and then I did a budget setup on Tuesday, which was yesterday. I wanted to do it on Monday, but we had so much going on family-wise. There was just a lot of errands that needed to be run, and by the time I did everything, I just didn't have time to do the budget. So I did that on Tuesday, and then all the rest of the Sundays are going to be my budget check-ins. I'll have to decide when I want to close out my budget. I think I'll probably close it out on the 28th. So I'm going to need another budget closeout sticker there. So this notebook, by the way, is just from Amazon. I do have it linked to my Amazon storefront. And as I'm redesigning all of my script stickers, I'm making sure that I leave room so that if you do want to do a hole punch, you can do that. Okay, so we're going to close out the budget on the 28th. And then I'm going to hold off on budget setup for a minute. And I'm going to, let's see, I want to start doing every Monday. I want to do my plan with me's on Monday. That did not happen this week. My plan with me is not going to come out until Thursday because I'm setting up my monthly spread today, which is the 3rd. So that's happening on Thursday, but then I would like to do it every Monday. My goal is to get more consistent with my schedule. So I know what to do. I know what's expected, and my viewers know what's happening and when it's happening. I don't know. I just think that would be nice. I feel like I've been a little bit all over the place for the last several months. So if I consistently do my plan with me every Monday, I won't be able to do the budget setup right after. So we'll do it on Tuesday again. Okay, and then my goal is every Friday to do my cash envelope stuffing video, which is a combination of my savings challenges, my sinking funds, and my cash envelopes all together, all in one video. I've decided to put them all together all in one video like this because I have a smaller number of categories in each of these areas, and it just makes sense to put it all together in one video, which will probably be like 10 to 15 minutes long versus 3 small videos, which will probably be about 5 minutes long. So just do it all at once. Plus, then I just have to go to the bank one time. So the reason why these stickers are smaller, if they seem smaller to you, is because when I'm redesigning them now, I make sure that they're small enough to fit into that square right there, that rectangle, so that if you want to use them in combination with the functional half box, you can. I'm not doing that in this case because I wanted to use those decorative functional boxes for any kind of video that I didn't have a sticker for, and I wrote down the name of the video. So you'll see that in just a minute here. I will have an October sticker release coming out. My plan is the 13th to have that come out. So that'd be not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And then the week after that, I would love to share another vlog with you guys. I did a vlog last month, and I think just doing it once a month, and I vlog for a whole week, but I think just doing it once a month is doable. I think if I try to do it every week, I get overwhelmed, but once a month I think is okay. And then I'm going to do a monthly spread and dashboard setup probably on the 31st. And then we're also doing one today, so I'm going to put one there as well. Okay, so there are all of my videos that are coming out during this month. So I usually like to start filming on Friday and kind of wrap things up by Monday. That way I can spend like the middle of my week working on filling orders in my Etsy shop. And I do every Saturday, I do work on creating new sticker designs. So that's why I don't have a lot of videos on Saturdays. I really like this. I think it's really pretty. So as I was saying, I did decide to go ahead and make a dashboard kit. We'll see how it goes. I might make some adjustments after today, but here is the Aztec pattern, and I'll show you where each of these stickers is, where my thought is of where it will go, but of course people can use it any way they want. But I went ahead, I made an Aztec one, I made a Summit one, and I made the Violet, because these are all of the patterns that came out in September. So I went ahead and made it in all 3. Yeah, so, and I'm definitely using Summit in September. So I almost used it today. I'm like, nah, I want to wait till September because I feel like it's a little bit more fall than Aztec. Another sticker page I created today this is very specific, but I'm gonna go ahead and list it on the shop anyways. But one of the boxes I'm gonna do is I'm going to track my YouTube analytics. So I made a sticker sheet for that as well. If we go back to last month's setup, when I did this with you guys, I wrote all these names out, and then I didn't like the way it looked. I couldn't see each title individually. It was all like kind of jumbled together. So I actually went back and I printed off everything and cut it out and stuck it to the planner. So that's what I'm going to do going forward. The YouTube analytics I thought was really interesting. So in June, I gained 67 subscribers. In July, getting back on track, making more videos, I gained 244 subscribers. And then in June, I had 25,207 views. And in July, I had 33,735. And then my revenue for June was $289, and my revenue for July was $383. I thought that information was really interesting. I'm going to keep tracking that throughout the year. I did track some of my steps. Unfortunately, I didn't do it like as the month went along. So I went today to find the information on the website, and this is the only information I could get. So I had lost this information. I wasn't able to do it, but I thought this was really interesting. They gave me a daily average for the month, and I have a knee injury, so that's why it's really low right now. My goal is to get up to 5,000 steps a day and eventually get up to 10, but my first goal is 5,000. So, but I think what I'm going to do in this space for this coming month is I'm going to track my daily average each week, because having the numbers for every day doesn't really tell me much, but a daily average for the week I think would be more interesting to see. Okay, so let's get over to August, and I'm going to start by getting the stickers laid down. So this thicker top washi here is for this page, and last month I listed out all of my YouTube videos, but then I ended up not really using it, so I think I'm not going to do that for this month. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that. It's totally different than this pattern. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and then this box is for this box here. I don't personally need the dots, but in case somebody does want the dots, I made sure to add them down here, and I actually gave you 5 instead of 4, so you have a little extra. So we have this box here. Ooh, look at the dots showed through. I better cover that up. Let me grab my whiteout. So I'm not a big fan of using whiteout, but in spreads under stickers, but that's too dark. It definitely needs it. Okay, much better. So in the other 2 boxes, I didn't make an actual box to cover it because there aren't dots. This one does have lines, but I didn't cover it. And it's very subtle lines. So instead, I made headers to go in the header space. It was really challenging making stickers for the dashboard because my thought process was, okay, 1, what do I want? What do I want to use it for? And how do I want it to look? And 2, how can I take the way I'm going to use it and make it more universal for anyone else who wants to use it? So with this washi here, you can use it as a title label for your boxes, or you can just use it as decorative. And then I gave several different headers that you could use to label these. I did currently reading, currently watching, important, memories, goals, to do, birthdays, accomplishments. Just try to include as much as possible. And then I decided if there's something you want to label them, I included 2 extra boxes where you can write what you want to label it and then label it and use that as your label. So hopefully I provided enough options for everyone. And this washi is for this space here. And I know it doesn't cover up the whole entire pattern because the pattern does go all the way to the edge here. It also goes to the top and to the side. I could use whiteout, but I'm not going to. I think it's fine. It doesn't bother me. But if it bothered you, you could use whiteout for that part. This, by the way, is the Sour Sip font, and it's in the white and black mini months. Oh, see, here's that thing I was talking about. See, this side is not coming up. So instead of trying to force it, I'm going to switch to the other side and peel this side instead. And script stickers can be delicate, depending on how spine of the lines are cut, so you got to be careful with them. In this section, this is where I'm going to put my YouTube analytics. And I messed up here. I needed to remove these lines before I cut it, otherwise it comes off a little funny. So I will get that fixed before I send that out to any customers. I'll just use these stickers myself. So I've got the title and then the box here that fits perfectly right there. And then here is where I put the name of the month. So we're going to be comparing July and August on this spread. Okay, so down here is where I made a couple of extra washi. So you could put washi at the top or the bottom, or you could use it to break up the box however you want. This is where I said I wanted to do my weekly average. I also want to track my sleep. So I think I might use this to like kind of cut the box into 2 sections. So yeah, let me try that. You could also use this washi over on this page as a bottom washi, but it is slightly narrower in width than the top washi because this is slightly narrower than the page. So you would probably want to, let me see. You would just, if you just centered it, it wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that obvious. Okay, so let me see how many dots there are. Okay, so there's 10 dots. So I think I'm gonna do 4 washi, and then I should have 4, right? So I have 4, I have 3. Oh well, it's a little off. So I have 3 here and 4 here, but that's fine. Okay, so now I can use these labels because I don't have labels for them. So on this section, I'm going to track my average steps, my average daily steps. And then in this section, I'm going to track my average hours slept because that's the other thing I want to work on right now. So I'm trying to improve my sleeping habits. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those labels. Okay, so I could label the middle or off to the side. I think I'm gonna do off to the side and a little bit staggered. Nope, don't like that. Let me fix that. Let's see. I think I'm gonna center it on the washi instead, or yeah, I'm gonna center it on the washi. Left, justified, and centered. Yeah, okay, I like that better. Okay, so now I need to decide what I want to use these 3 sections for. I know I definitely want to do a currently reading, currently watching, but I feel like I need a little bit more room for currently reading. I used this section last time, but I was thinking I might put it over here, and then I could write down like my thoughts about the book and also give it like a star rating, like 1 to 5. I thought that might be fun. I'm not sure what I would use this section for then. This one I think works well for currently watching, so let's go ahead and get that done. And I'll keep thinking about what I want to put here. So here are the TV shows and the books that I'm currently watching or currently reading. And I did put it on sticker paper, but it's not cut out, so I need to cut it out with my scissors and then add it. Now if I didn't have sticker paper, I could just do this on normal paper and use glue to add it to the spread. So this is totally like extra. You don't have to do this. You could just write the names, but I thought I didn't always have access to a color printer, but now that I do, why not? Why not use what I have? So I'm trying to see if I can get the sticker paper off. I was thinking I'll make a slit down the back, but not cut all the way through. Then I can get the paper off. So the first show that I'm watching, this is what David and I are watching on our date nights right now. It's called Severance, and it's on, what's this, Apple TV Plus. David recently got an Apple iPad, yeah, iPad for his birthday, and there we go, got it. And he got a membership, like a free membership to this thing, Apple TV, for like, I think, if I'm correct, I think it's like 90 days, like quite a long time. So we're just checking it out, seeing if we like it. This show is quite interesting. The whole like idea behind the show is when you go to work at this company, like you don't get, like when you go home, you don't remember what happened at work. And when you're at work, you don't remember what happened at home. Like it's a thing. I think it's a confidentiality thing, but anyway, so it's very interesting. A little dark, not really funny. It's not a dark comedy. I'd say it's a drama. And then I'm watching Virgin River by myself. It's not a show that David's into. I love this show. So it's kind of, you know how like if you've watched Gilmore Girls, how like the town itself is almost a character. It's a nice like quaint small town. It's the same thing with Virgin River. It's like I mean the people of course are the main focus, but it's just I love how this small quaint town is almost like another character of the story, and it's just a feel good show. I feel good when I watch it, even though like crazy dramatic stuff happens sometimes. It still makes me feel good. So I am currently watching that. And then I'm also currently watching The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window, which is like the craziest title ever. I've only watched either one episode or part of one episode, but it's Kristen Bell, who I love. I think she is amazing. And I don't know if this is based on a book or not. It does kind of have that feel of like a story that's like a show that's based on a book. So she drinks a lot, and she's recently suffered a terrible loss, and I think there's going to be a mystery element. So I haven't gotten to that part yet, the mystery element, but I think that there's going to be like a mystery element that she's going to have to try and figure out, but the fact that she drinks a lot might make it difficult for her to figure out, so we'll have to see. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to do the currently reading over here so that I have more room to like make comments and do stars. So I'm going to do that. So I'll do currently reading over here, and over here I'm either going to do memories or important to-dos. We'll come back to that. I still gotta decide. Okay, so currently reading. Okay, also too, I just have 3 books here because I have one I just most recently finished, and then 2 new ones that I have started, and they will probably be more before the month is over, so I think I will need more space. So I'm having so much fun reading. I'm hoping that once school starts, my youngest son, Logan, he is homeschooled. So I'm hoping that once homeschool starts again, that I still have plenty of time to read. I think I will, because I actually don't read during the day. I read at night after I go to bed. The only problem is sometimes I stay up like really late and read like way too long. Like last night, I again read till 3 o'clock in the morning. Why do I keep doing that, you guys? And then I'm like tired all day long. Okay, so the first book that I just recently finished, was The Silent Patient. And oh my goodness, highly recommend. I was thinking I might make a video talking about all the books that I read, like each month, all the books that I read, and like my thoughts on them, and tell you what I'm rating them. But The Silent Patient is about a woman who is accused of killing her husband, and she stops talking on that day. So it's a mystery. I guess I like mysteries. I like when there's something to solve, something to figure out. It's a British author. It's very well written. It's very entertaining. So, yeah. That is The Silent Patient. Okay, and then I am currently reading another Colleen Hoover book. At this point, guys, I don't know how many of her books I have read. Is this my 3rd one? 4th one? I don't even know. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be reading all of her books. She has like a young adult line. I don't know if I'll be reading those, but all the non-young adult ones I'll probably read. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, I think it's great to read all kinds of books. Like I've been reading books with Logan, and some children's books are just absolutely amazing as well. So, you know, it's all good. So this one I've just started. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Last month I read her book Ugly Love, and there's an aspect of Ugly Love that I couldn't put it down. It was very engaging. That's how she writes. Very, very engaging, hard to put things down. But there's a part that there's an element that I don't like. And I don't want to give anything away, but there's an element I didn't like about one of the characters, and I see that repeating in one of the characters in this book, so it's giving me kind of like I don't like that feeling kind of thing. Okay, and then I was watching a book YouTuber. She is reading through this book and kind of giving her feedback after every 100 pages. Like, she's doing like, definitely spoilers. She's like telling you exactly what happens and her thoughts on it. But I watched her review of the first 100 pages and I thought, okay, that sounds fascinating. I really, really want to read that. So I ended up getting it. And it's called 100 Years of Solitude. It was an Oprah book, and it also won a Nobel Prize. So obviously, it's a good book. So I'm reading it. There are some definite like fantasy elements to it, which are a little bit harder for me. I prefer books with real human characters that are like very realistic fiction. I prefer that kind. Oh, this is hard to get off. I prefer that kind of book because the fantasy elements can be hard for me to picture, make a picture in my head. But this is just fascinating. This is a book that I was reading until 3 o'clock in the morning last night. I just wanted to keep reading. I just wanted to keep going. So, 100 Years of Solitude. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if I add any more books, I could make another column. So we'll do that. We'll go for that. Okay, so over here, last thing. I kind of want to do this. Yeah, I think I'm going to just put memories for right now. And I've seen some planners put like pictures, like they do like cut out pictures for their family. And I think I might do that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, I am excited. It's going to be a fun month, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.